had to watch it until it stopped. Dropped the nut, just wanted to pick it up before I lost it.
You're painting it?
Yeah.
Why?
This side it just needs protection, and I wanted to put this stuff called Aladyne 1201 on it, which is like an aircraft aluminum protectant, but nobody's got it in stock. I just found out about what that shit was called last. Stabbed myself with a fucking flathead. I'm gonna try to spray paint it, but then I need to move some shit around. I need to take all these golf carts out of here and maybe put a cover over that generator box so I don't get.
Why don't you do it in the big top?
Is there a boat in the big top?
I don't think there is right now.
If there's not a boat in the big top, I'm going in the big top.
99% sure.
I thought the Aviara was back there.
I'll check, and I think we figured that out.
We're going to the big top, ladies and gentlemen, even though I just splayed all the stays on the ground over here. There's just way too many things to get overspray on. As you guys should be able to see, we are now in the big top. We have everything we think we need to be taped off. All the standing rigging and working rigging kind of splayed out. Hopefully we won't get too much overspray on the working rigging. We have a duty to do, and that duty is to take trash out of the water. There's something floating up there. We're gonna go get it. Kind of looks like a bucket or something, like a little bucket. Yeah, it's like the base to some kind of container. Well, there's our good deed for the day. To run out to the boat, grab the grinder. We just ground down a couple of the spots that we missed earlier. I feel like we have gotten to about 99.8% paint removed, and that's good enough for me. So we are going to head to the hardware store. I'm not sure which one yet. Ace, Home Depot. We're gonna pick out some self-etching primer, and we're gonna pick out some paint. Probably gonna paint the spreader bars a different color than the mast. We just have to figure out what color combo we're gonna do. So we just got all the paint we should need. We even got some mailbox numbers and letters. So hopefully we'll be able to put our SC registration numbers on the side of the boat. So I have the spreader bars hand sanded down to 220. I wiped those clean. I have just wiped the entire mast like over and over again to try to get it as clean as possible. What I am going to be priming everything with is this self-etching primer. It was $10 a can. Maybe I'll only use 3 out of my 4. Maybe I'll be able to return one. That would be sweet. I'm gonna eat a quick snack real quick and then get to painting. Y'all can make fun of me all you want for how I paint. I'm not a painter. So I'm gonna start in the middle of this side because that's how I set up the camera. The other side's already got a light coat on it. This stuff's kind of hard to stay light with just because it sprays kind of quick. It kind of builds up quick, but we're just gonna keep going. Try to get it even. Oops. The borderline too heavy already. Well, that's one can of primer down. Currently you have 2 coats on this thing. We are on our last can of primer. Our spreader bars are all primed up as well. My fingers are freaking dead. That was a lot of spraying. This next stage of painting the mast should be a lot easier because this is the turbo can. Hopefully I don't screw myself and it just makes a bunch of runs, but I'm hoping I'll be able to just kind of spray it and then walk with the entire mast one way, and then that's how I'll do both sides because again, turbo spray system. I have to shake this can vigorously for a minute, so let me break that. Here we go. Big one. Oh, this is freaking scary. Okay. I mean, it kind of worked. Not really, though. Maybe I walked too fast, but let's do the other side real quick. I got some paint on the frickin'. There's still a lot in the can, which is great. I'm gonna leave it like that for now. I'm gonna let it do its thing for like 10-15 minutes and then hit it again, because really not trying to make runs, really trying to do this slow and steady. Not trying to get ahead of myself. So this is the Mast after 2 coats out of the fast can. Unfortunately, it is already about empty. And then also, I had to move the spreader bars. I was painting them right here, but I got white overspray on them, so I had to move them. And in the process of doing that, I touched them and I repainted them, but they are not turning out as good as they should be. So we just got done painting this side. Practically used a whole can. We have a little bit of thinness there that we need to take care of, but everywhere else is looking really dang good. But now we need to run back to Home Depot, probably get 2 more of those fast cans, another $30, maybe even another one of the small cans, just so we can do some touch up. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we ended up just getting 1 more turbo can. Hopefully that's enough to finish that one side. And then we got this regular can, except we paid the extra $1 for the custom spray ultimate control nozzle for touch up and stuff like that. Look at this can. And it leaks way more everywhere else. I don't know, this one may have been a little defective. This can is the bee's knees. If I were to do this again, the turbo can's great. There's just so much overspray. Like, it's in my nose hair. That's how much overspray there is. And these cans are much cheaper, much less paint, but this is much more controllable. I just kind of went around the whole thing and did a bunch of thin spots that I saw. The next step is gonna be waiting for this to dry a little bit longer and then tipping it on its side so we can make sure we got the front really good. I also did that step with the primer, I just didn't show it. Flipped over the spreader bars and painted the other side of those as well. The only issue we're running into now is I stepped on this, I guess, and it snapped in half, and this is what goes into the end of the spreader bar and holds the standing rig at the end of the spreader bar. So I'm gonna try to find some super glue and try to super glue it back together. This is what it's supposed to look like, all in one piece. Wire holder officially super glued back together. Hopefully it doesn't break apart and I put it on the right way. We just flipped the mast, so now the front is accessible to be painted. We definitely missed a lot, but hey, it's to be expected. It's super low to the ground, and that was the bottom. And that would have been terrible. I've got the French blue over here, and then I've got the white next to the spreader bars. Jeez Louise, Tucker, what are you doing? Well, this paint can is about empty. And good thing we are finally done. We barely have any touch-up paint. I would say we have maybe one spray of touch-up left in this can. We got to be really careful around this thing. Try not to scratch it. I know when we're putting it up, it's gonna get a scratch on it, maybe even two, but it'll be okay. So there's my total for the first Home Depot trip, $97.65, and I just went back and spent another 20 something dollars on paint. So I approximately have $125 just in paint in order to get this thing repainted. And that's not including all my labor hours, which I guess to me they're free, but geez Louise, this was a long process. Of course, we never intended on painting it again, but here we are now. $7:40, starting to get dark. Luckily, we set up in the big top today. We can check on how it's looking. What the heck? Why is it? There's some weird peeling right there, which I hope that's the only spot where it's at. It's like a weird reaction, I guess, that the paint had. But everywhere else is looking really nice. I gotta still walk down this side. Yeah, that's super weird. This is the only spot that had that weird reaction. Spreader bars are looking great. Makes me wanna touch them. We'll do one more quick coat on this side that got messed up, and then we will head back to the boat and get out of here for the day. All right, I think that's it. I decided to end the video here, actually, because the light is fantastic. So if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I keep saying at the end of every video, we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. And I know we can make that happen. Just gotta hit that button. I hope you guys liked what I did with the mast. And I really do appreciate all you guys who tune into these videos. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. And with that being said, if you made it this far in the video, comment chicken quesadilla, because that's what I had to eat today. And peace out, you guys. Gotta turn off the light. Didn't get as dark as I expected. Peace out.